Hey guys, welcome back to another year. This is the last year on this save. I plan on moving everything over to a different save, so you guys won't be seeing any more videos on this save after this season, okay? Everything's gonna be on a different save. There's gonna be a lot of new stuff going on. It's gonna take some time to get used to. I know, guys, it's gonna be tough, all right? Moving is tough, change is tough, but we're gonna figure it out. All right, so y'all see we ranked 24th. Crazy. We just won the national championship twice, and they already got us all the way down here. I don't understand the disrespect. I mean, it's 2 years on a freaking row. We proved ourselves last year, like, all right, we don't like that ranking. We're going to win the national championship again, play all your best teams, still win. Upset the number one team at the end of the year, still win. And I don't understand. But, that's not for us to understand. Maybe they have some kind of grudge against the MAC team being other great, blue chip teams or whatever. I don't know. But what I do know is that we're gonna have fun, bro. All right, so y'all look at y'all gonna look at the schedule. We're gonna look at the team, and we're gonna. I mean, that's like all there is to look at. You feel me? That's literally all there is to look at. All right, first we're gonna look at the team schedule for this year. I kind of cooked up. I kind of cooked up. We have a bye week this week, of course, week 0. Week 1, we go. We're away a lot this year again because I wanted to play in tough environments and environments we've never seen before. Y'all seen a little bit of the schedule already. Keep your eyes closed, gang. First off, we play August 31st, all right? That's literally when I start school. We play Indy SU. All right, we're going to play North Dakota State again. We haven't seen this team in a little while. All right, we only seen this team our last year in the MAC, so that's been like a couple of years. So in our 5th year, I mean, our last year in the Mountain Valley, Missouri Valley Conference. So our 5th year in FBS, we play North Dakota. I mean, North Dakota State University, right? Yeah. Um, so that's funny. We get to see the Bison. We're gonna be at their Fargo Dome, their official Fargo Dome. It's finally in the freaking game. We gonna play them at their house, and we gonna get this fucking up. That means after we play them, we played both official teams that have been added new into College Football 27. I'm excited about that. You might see them again later in this rebuild or dynasty. I don't know, but I'm excited to see them. We have a bye week 2. Week 3, we go play Florida State, and Florida State could be interesting. All right, we're gonna be away at Florida State. We're gonna be in Tuscaloosa for this. I mean, no, they don't play in Tuscaloosa. They're gonna wait. Do they play in Tuscaloosa? Who plays in Tuscaloosa? Well, it says Tallahassee, but I forgot. Oh, Alabama plays in Tuscaloosa. Shut up. We're gonna be playing Florida State. Okay, we're gonna be playing at Florida State. We're gonna be, seeing their little horse dude come out, stab the ground with his fiery spear. It's gonna be fun, bro. We gonna play the Seminoles, and I'm excited for that game. All right, mind you, guys, I will not be commentating pretty much at all in for the future. Like maybe some games I pop in. I've changed my ways, bro. I've changed my ways. Maybe I'll say a couple things here and there, most likely, but I'm not gonna be commentating anymore. All right. I like it like that because it feels like a real game. So we're gonna do that shit. Goofy. So we play Florida State. It's gonna be interesting. FSU gonna come out there, gonna try to get us win. They're currently sixth ranked. Oh Lord, sixth ranked in the country, in the nation. So shit gonna be interesting. All right, then next week, straight after, we fly from Tallahassee to Tuscaloosa, the actual Tuscaloosa. We're going to play the Alabama Raging Cajuns, bro. The Alabama Crimson Tide. This is going to be interesting. We have never seen this team before. I told you guys this year I want to go play more Southern teams. I was thinking about putting in more Southern teams and Xing out North Dakota State, but I kind of want to play North Dakota State again. I ain't gonna lie. I had that kind of urge. The season about to start in real life. They're finishing up fall practice, shit like that. So, I mean, spring practice. So, summer practice. I don't fucking know. But I'm excited. I'm excited. We're gonna be playing Alabama, them red boys, them crimson boys. They're gonna come out there and try to get this win. Alabama's not even ranked this year, which is crazy. I guess they're falling off. I don't know. But they're a very historical program. Won a ton of trophies, championships as well, of course, with their storied head coach. You guys should know his name. And I'm excited to go play this team, bro. I don't know if they still have their prior coach after their storied head coach, their classic head coach, their legendary head coach. I don't know if they still have the next dude that came along. I ain't gonna lie, I'm blank on these names, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, guys. We're gonna play this team. We're gonna see how they do. We're gonna get this win. Let's go. Then we have another bye week. I mean, college football has 3 bye weeks. I'm pretty sure. So we have another bye week, and then we just have a lot of back-to-back weeks, which I love. But we'll play Eastern Michigan. Now, also, guys, really quickly, we're not going to be recruiting, none of that shit, because again, we're moving this save over. This is the last year of us not doing any recruiting. I know you guys have been missing it. It's the last year. All right, we're playing Eastern Michigan. Now, the Eagles are going to be interesting to play against. I'm just kidding. We haven't played this team in 2 years, a year. So I'm kind of excited to go play this team, but it's going to be our first home game. Literally, October is our first home game. Now, all right, then we go to Miami University of Ohio. We saw this team a couple years ago as well, so I'm kind of excited to go play them again. Then we play Kent State. Also, we have to go over the conferences. I switched up the conferences. It's a lot of new stuff going on. Y'all wait and see. All right, we play Kent State. We're going to be going to Kent State. We've done that already. We beat them in the MAC championship a couple years ago. It's going to be interesting, I guess. We play Temple. I moved Temple over. I remember Temple was in the American before, which doesn't make sense. Like a team in Philadelphia, they literally play at Lincoln Financial Field, where the freaking Philadelphia Eagles play. Are playing teams. Who's in the American League? Like Southern teams and whatever I don't know, Western teams. I don't know. Never East. So yeah. But I was just like, yeah, I don't think that makes sense. So I moved them over to the MAC so they could play Ohio teams, Illinois teams, and we have like a New York team. So Michigan teams, I forgot about them. I was just like, it makes so much more sense. So they're over here playing us this week. We're gonna be home for this game, so we're not gonna get to go to see the Eagles Stadium, which sucks. But of course we have to play Yo Monroe, yay! But we're gonna be home for this game, which is good because we have to go play them a couple times on the road. In history, we play Buffalo. We haven't seen this team since we destroyed them last time we saw them a couple years ago. This is the team that beat us twice in one season before Illinois did that same thing to us, and they took our first MAC championship away in our first year. We're gonna every time we see them, we're gonna keep saying that. I ain't gonna lie, but we're gonna be playing them this year. This year, week 11, so that's gonna be exciting. And then we play Central Michigan. I saw them a couple of years. We've beaten them every single time, but we're gonna be away for this game. Then we play Real Illinois, which is gonna be fun. Again, they have us in like a late afternoon slot. Don't know why, but we're gonna be home for this game. We're gonna be seeing them, and then for some reason we're playing Chicago State in a late afternoon game as well. But we have to be at their house again. We played at Chicago State so many freaking times. I don't even know, but we're gonna be at Chicago State for this game. So if we want to look over our conference and just looking over the teams of who's in our conference. I switched a lot of conferences around, but we're just gonna look at ours. All right, I probably put like the me switching teams around in the beginning of this video. I don't know, but here's the conference. All right, we have Ball State. I moved Boston College from the ACC to the MAC. Boston College had like 2 wins or something last year in the ACC, and they've been struggling year after year after year in that ACC. And bro, like you're playing great teams, and you're just a stinker. Like I moved Syracuse out as well. So you're going to be in our conference. We're going to have Boston College in our. We're not probably not going to see him too many times. You saw him a couple years ago, but we're probably not going to see him that many times. We don't even see him this year because we're moving out next year. So we might even not even have them as a conference opponent unless they make it to the championship. That's a whole different story. But during this conference, Buffalo, Central Michigan, Chicago State, Eastern Michigan, Kent State, us, Miami University, NIU, we moved back last year, remember? Real Illinois, I was thinking about moving out Rutgers, but I decided to keep them. Temple is here, UMass is still here, and Western Michigan. Now, I switched out a ton of teams. So, Bowling Green, where's the other team? Ohio, and Toledo, I moved to the Mountain West because I was tired of seeing those teams. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was tired of seeing those teams. We moved Sacramento State over to the Pac-12 a couple years ago. I'm still thinking about moving to the Pac-12. That'll be fun. I'm not gonna lie. Play some of these teams. That will be fun. Of course, no SEC, no Sun Belt. ACC. This is a new look ACC. It looks pretty much the same. We just got rid of a couple teams that just weren't doing anything there. American. Did I move anyone here? UConn is. I moved UConn here from the ACC, I believe. And this is like just. I mean, it's regular looking American. Except I moved Texas Tech and Tulane. Tulane was always here. I moved Texas Tech here, which is interesting. And Cincinnati, I moved back to the American Conference because they were in the Big 12 before, but they were in the American Conference before that. I moved them back to the American Conference. I don't know. I was just trying to get them a decent opponent. Also, West Virginia, I moved here. So here's the American Conference for y'all. Big 12 looks pretty much the same. Except, did I move Missouri here or were they here previously? I don't remember. But yeah, it looks pretty much the same. Like didn't really change too much. Just got rid of a couple teams, I believe. I don't really remember 100%. Big Ten looks pretty much the same as well. I was thinking about moving Notre Dame to the ACC, but it just geographically makes more sense to keep them here. And then Pitt, I moved Pitt here from the ACC to the Big Ten. Pitt is again another team in Pennsylvania. They play at the Pittsburgh Steelers Stadium, Heinz Field or something like that. So I moved them here to the Big Ten. Syracuse we moved a couple years ago as well. So that's that. I moved Akron to the Conference USA to play some of these teams just because I don't know, I was tired of playing them as well. Move them here. Independent's still the big military schools. And yeah, guys. So that's pretty much what we got going on. I do want to look at who Illinois is playing this year. Should be easy win. Should be easy win. Should be easy win. Should be easy win. Win. Should be easy win. Win. Bro, they have such a light ass schedule, bro. I guess from last year they're like, yo, we got smoked versus Lakefront University, kind of tanked our, schedule as a whole. They only got up to like rank 24, 23 at the end of the year last year, but still, they have no competition. Maybe Boston College is a loss. Us is most likely a loss. Wake Forest could be interesting, I guess, but still, I mean, really no competition at all. And that's just like three losses right there. If everything goes how I'm thinking it will, Chicago State better be scheduled in light. They play Army, which could be an interesting game. I mean, Chicago State got a little better last year, but this is gonna be interesting. Colorado is a loss. Come on, ECU most likely a loss. Virginia Tech is a freaking loss. Illinois is a loss. Let me play you, bro. You guys are not scheduling. I mean, I guess if you want more eyes on you, but still, this entire schedule, like quarter right here, basically is a freaking loss. They'll play Illinois and us. That's another loss. That's six losses. Oh, y'all trying to go 6-6, and that's not even if they get upset by other teams. So it's just like, dang, bro, y'all gonna have a tough schedule. I know what I was doing. Oh, y'all gotta look at the roster. We're gonna look at the depth chart because it's just easier. All right, so first things first, Tanner Applewhite is still here. I told y'all, I promised y'all, we're going to stay on this save until Tanner Applewhite retires. Tanner Applewhite's still here. We're still paying him good sum of money every single year. He's a good player. He's a great player, actually. He's an 87 overall this year, guys. Little boy is moving up. All right, so Tanner Applewhite is still here. Backup, Oscar Rios, we picked him up out of the transfer portal 2 years ago, 3 years ago. He is still here. He was bitching, I ain't gonna lie, in the offseason. He's like, I want more game time, I want more money or whatever. I was like, bro, I got you, but like, chill. So we paid him a little bit. Wow, Corey Roosevelt the senior. I guess we picked him up at the same time as Applewhite. I don't remember where we got you. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to look back in the files for that, but wow, Corey's a senior. He's been here the entire time. Got in no game, no game time. Like I feel bad. We still have Plum. We're not gonna see him in a couple years. Oh my God, we have so many fucking quarterbacks. What did the EA? What the frick did the? Oh, what? We gotta rest. I'm glad we're restarting. What did the AI do? We have Plum, Leo Keenan, Greg. I know about you guys. Looks like you redshirted. So this is your freshman year. I know we played with you last year, pause. We had you in the end of a game last year when you got sacked. Plum, I know we played with you, pause, last year as well. I don't remember seeing you, Leo. So he's new. He's a freshman. Merriman's a freshman. Pep Para is a freshman. Oh my gosh, bro. How many quarterbacks is that? One, two, three, four, five, six, 8 quarterbacks, bro. Damn, that's worse than the 2025 Browns. 20 was that 2025 Browns roster when they had like 4 quarterbacks about to go into the season? Was that 2025 or 2024? Shador Sanders rookie year. Yeah, that was last year. Oh my gosh, bro. Way too many quarterbacks. Way too many. Running backs is interesting though. We have Von Tonges, which he's been on this team for a little while. He's a sophomore this year, so he was on the team last year. He's gonna be our starter. And then we're gonna have Guger as our backup. He's a senior this year. He's gonna be our backup. And then we have couple other guys. Antwine's still here, which I know. Brown's still here, which I know. And then a couple other guys that no idea. Sandland's still here as well. He's a sophomore. Our wide receivers when it gets interesting. All right, we have a new guy. All right, Cortex Rupert. Everyone say hello.
Hello, Rupert. This guy is new. AI picked him up, and he is a transfer. Don't know from where. Looks like he's from St. Louis, Illinois. East St. Louis, Illinois. Never knew that was a freaking spot in Illinois. I guess it's some kind of town. But he is air, and he is going to be our starting wide receiver number one. I'm excited to see what he can do. We're paying him a hell of a lot of money, 220. Damn. He's at 89 overall, pretty much 90. He's probably going to get up to a 90 by the end of the season. I'm excited to see what he does. Um, he's a juice box. He's a cutter. Dev trait impact. 5'11", 173. Could be interesting. Gadget accurate arc. Oh lord, gadget archetype. Could be interesting. Blake McLean is still here. Let's go. Everyone say hi to Blake McLean. Hey Blake. Oh, he's not on the screen yet. Let's just wait. All right, perfect. Blake McLean is still here, guys. I'm happy he's still here out of McKinley, Texas. He's a transfer. We got him last year. He's still wearing that orange mouthpiece because he got orange hair. We call him the red hair, the redhead with dreads. There we go. That's his nickname. I gave him redhead with dreads. He's a senior, red shirt. He's gonna be graduating this year. Excited to still see him here. Camper technically is our number three, but I'm gonna put Stack. Antonio Stack's gonna be our number three. We played a pause. We had him in the game a little bit last year, especially in the blowouts, especially at the end of the season. I know his first game we saw him play was versus Chicago State. He had a couple good catches, and then we put him in sometime in the playoff run that we had. And yeah, so he's still here. Here's the rest of our roster. Shelly's still here. Browning's still here. Camper's still here. We really did not recruit that many guys. Tight end, starting tight end is George Farwerda or something like that. Yeah, I said that perfectly. He's gonna be our starting tight end. He's a big boy, bro. Just look at this guy. Come on, load, guys. He is a 6'5", 210 tight end, bro. This guy's a giant. Wilder's gonna be our second tight end, number two. Byler's still here. Tuttle's still here. Oh, that's our big guys. All right, I'm just gonna flip through these guys, see if I remember anyone, which I really don't. We have a freshman starting at center, which is interesting. Um, Winston, I want to say I remember you. I do want to. I know I saw us get Clowney, but I want to say I still remember Winston. Bale, don't remember you. I'm not gonna lie. Jay Jones, honestly don't remember. I mean, I think so, but not strongly. If being honest, Taggart is a new guy I'm interested in. He looks like he could be pretty interesting this year. Brzezinski's still here. Matthews is still here. Hardy's a new guy we just got. In our mic position, Muti's still here. Aduse is still here, which I kind of want to put Aduse number one. All right, this could be, I don't know. This could be a crazy topic, but I want to put Fiduci number one, or whatever his name is. Bryce Byrne is going to be, or whatever position that was. Our cornerback is going to be Drugsma, Hargrave, Casey, Turnpin, Radigan. All right, free safeties: Bynum, Ruse, Elmore. Bynum, I'm glad he's still here. He's a freshman who really did really well last year. He was starting, so I'm pretty happy about him. Gaskins is still here. Boykins, Gaskins probably could take over this position. Boykins and Ruse. Our kicker, we got a new kicker. Eric Gash. He's gonna be we recruited him like last year, so he's gonna be taking over as number one because McClinchy and our other guy, they pretty much retired from college football. They graduated. So our starting punter is gonna be Alba. All right, but that's the preview, overview, intro video to the 2030. See, guys, we're in a whole new decade. A whole new decade, bro. 2030? Damn. All right, so make sure y'all enjoy, this video. I love y'all so much. Y'all can still see Coach. Coach still here. He hasn't gone anywhere. I love y'all so much, bro. Just have a great one. Be safe. School's probably starting for a lot of y'all. School's about to start for me. So I don't know how consistent these videos gonna come. Y'all see our goals this year. Make the national championship in the next 5 seasons. Most likely could happen. Win a conference title this season is gonna happen, and beat Illinois, which should happen. All right, but I love y'all so much, bro. Make sure y'all stay safe, have fun. Summer's ending pretty much, so I don't know. Do whatever you can to enjoy it. Uh, Again, I love y'all. Peace out. Red and blue, anywho. Maroon, unions, boy. I love y'all. Um, yeah, guys. J Money out.